Okay, thank God we are live, and then today na Thursday, and then the this na Cycle John Barry. They come live to una from England. Today we guest with personality. We una all been don't see the flyer been don't go around, and then today we get him, but he get for can introduce himself. But before then, we dey ask all viewers make una continue for share the links to as many people as una can. This platform no dey sleep. We always dey endeavor with the for bring people them, and also people them back they reach out to we and they tell we say they want can our platform for can explain because the platform day for for talk about issues where they affect to country, profile solutions, engage stakeholders. Then a big personality we get now a media director of media, but I no go talk much. Ingo can tell me woulda it be, but una stay tuned, una stay connected. We dey come back, then we will come. The personality go introduce himself. Okay, Fambulem, we are live as we always can say, and then we are all welcome to this to the TNN Media Empire. This is Nasaiku John Barry, so we go let you guest for introduce himself. Can you one let you introduce
Yeah,
yourself, sir?
good evening by my own time in here. Mina Honorable Abdul Munir Lansana, the former MP will be the represent the people of constituency 121 will be cover Klein Town, Kanike Blackwell Road, but presently Director of Communication, National Drugs and Law Enforcement Agency, where na an agency we get incredible way back 2003, but it gets an effective act in 2008 for function as an agency after an act of parliament. And presently we dey under the leadership of the executive director, when not less a person but a chief, and Ujaya Kaikai, when any executive director we don't come for join for CC we fight against this particular issue where don't become a national threat to its society when at Sierra Leone. And as we dey go out with the CCA on a daily basis, if caution is not taken, it going to cause a very, very dreadful problem to a future generation.
Okay, thank you so much. As Unador rightly yeri, now Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, now a former MP, but right now na the media director, na the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, right?
Yeah, NDELA, National Drugs and Law Enforcement
Oh,
Agency.
okay, exactly. Okay, thank you so much for that. And then
Yeah.
also, we really happy where you said don't take your time for come explain to fumble them about this. So people then go wonder, okay, this is a member of parliament, but then now you don't be media director. What in are the magic?
Well, like the magic, just like what I say, me a former member of parliament
Yes.
inside the last parliament. But the new parliament now me not go again, following the new system we introduce we call the proportional representation. You know, so under the proportional representation is a list formation and the number of seats where the party win, the one the way they before now the number will get the access for go.
Okay.
So me not go at all. But having seen the present threat where we country the face, the newly appointed and approved executive director decided for call on me and say, Muniru, I know you for be an agitator. I know you for be a vocal person. I know you for be an activist. This is a problem we face in society. You don't think that this country who don't fight Ebola. You don't think that this country who don't fight COVID. You don't be a law enactor for this particular country. Come near Milo, we see how we go shout and wide, we go shout and open, we go make the people aware, say, indeed, we don't get a menace, we're even dangerous than COVID, we're even dangerous than Ebola. And if we not stand up, it will wipe off we entire generation. So that's why I take come into this present body where are the presently the function.
Okay, Muniru, I don't go waste your time much. I really want for you tell me so far, waiting una don't do so far under the leadership of Mr. Jaya Kaikai. Waiting una don't do so far. What step una don't take for curb this menace?
Yes, under the leadership of Anduja Kaikai, you go interested for no say the body where them be they call NDELA now be like a dead body altogether, because many people not be even know say we get an agency where they say or call the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency, because now be just like an act pass, and the people we are there very dormant, very docile, with all the fights we don't come under Ebola, with all the fights we don't count COVID, we not see any active role with them play, because the people all they see now police, CISO and other small body them. But with the intervention of Andrew Jaya Kaikai, one thing we don't make very clear now how for ensure say one we create awareness, because people immediately kush kush kush, but they not be get any awareness within them. We go know say yes, this thing is not something we have to play with. This thing is not any tool for joke with. So the first thing you do and create awareness, and I create the awareness. It creates awareness by making sure that it not only become an armchair executive director, but an operational director where on a daily basis we dey go down to the grassroots. We, in fact, the first day we begin, we just thought it was a play. It said, guys, let's go out and see how this thing is affecting our society, because we cannot just sit in chairs here, we cannot sit in a comfortable zone when we don't know really what is happening. So it take we first now the Kintom Bombe. When we go now the Kintom Bombe, it was really, really heartbroken. You didn't notice that even the young man, they will engage themselves into what we call clean salon work. They only do that clean salon work there because they want to generate some fun for let them go out there and waiting and buy them Kush. They want to generate some fun. So we able to get them kind of thing there. And the moment we go there again, the other thing we exposed to now the kind dilapidated nature, the kind looks where we young, talented individual them. Amongst them, you will notice that we get graduates, we get people and we already get ambition for go university. Like a boy made a whole point for us where we use now as ambassador for make sure say a proclaim to incompetence. So the thing we don't happen under Chief Anduja Kakai first is to create the awareness, because people they say, oh yes, this not true. What una they do say fine, but on a try for cut off the side where the drugs they come out say yes. We not just want go and begin arrest people and will not create awareness, because like me when I the media man, I believe in one thing where Chinua Achebe talk in a book Things Fall Apart. He say never kill a man who says nothing. So with that belief, the director decides say first let we create the awareness, let people know say we get a kind harmful thing there where don't become a substance where we young man they take. You go the danger way exposed to, you they even say a bike rider. If they go take passenger, they don't take the thing before he can't take passenger. What thing they happen? Why see they go the passenger fall asleep? Now accident happen. So I don't see a taxi driver. If they drive taxi, if they sleep, the taxi and they go for himself. So all that thing there, now make the director say, you know what? Let's go out there. Let's get a first-hand information. Let's get those involved. Let's educate them. Let them give us a first-hand knowledge, how they get it, where they get it, so that we go to get what we call a line of action. And the other good thing where he come and meet, he already meet a master plan. If you look at this book within a hand, now the master plan where now the National Drugs Law Enforcement Agency master plan. And when you look at them, they call a strategic master plan to address substance abuse and illicit drugs trafficking in Sierra Leone. Where this master plan then draft them for 5 years from 2023 to 2028. And waiting this master plan don't try for capture. It don't try for capture all waiting we need as a body, where we they call on the strategic pillars. And then strategic pillars they are when they talk about capacity building, because it's not just about identifying them, it's not just about knowing where they are. one thing we need for bring them and see how we go build in their capacity. So beside the capacity building, we get what we call drugs demand
So,
reduction and
so
social
okay,
reintegration.
Mr. Muniru, I really appreciate you. I'm glad for you. I just want to remind Fambul them said in the watch the TNN Media Empire, and then also, I'm sorry for interrupt you, but
Yeah.
I really want to know again when I get the master plan and other thing, but we you talk about capacity for capacitate the institution. So, but I dey
Yeah.
wonder how una go succeed if this institution is not capacitated. And then
Yeah,
now,
at the candidate,
what?
that are the challenges. I
Okay,
just want
okay.
show forth. I
Mm-hmm.
just want show forth because before they talk about the challenges for make them thing they what they talk about go be implemented. Now they are go kind side. They just like what they say. One, you got to make the listeners and know say you don't get the working tools. You don't get everything where you take for you do them. But
Okay.
waiting they detail you now for you know do them thing they are. Now make a one later foundation day.
All
Just
right.
like what I
Okay.
don't say
Go on.
just like what I don't say, we don't do a research. We don't get the tools. What we call the strategic plan, and this strategic plan get pillars. And waiting at them pillar, the one capacity building, two drugs demand reduction and social reintegration, three law enforcement and implementation of the National Drugs Control Act of 2008, and four research monitoring and evaluation. Now, when you look at the strategic pillars, there government don't look at and say yes, if we able to do anything there as an institution, we go able to curb the menace. But what are the challenges? It goes surprising for no say the entire institution as a body is only having 14 staff countrywide. Just remember, a body empowered to fight illicit drugs is empowered with only 14 staff. That 14 staff ranges from the executive director to the least man in the cadre, a whole body. And beside the manpower capacity where the institution not get, it was surprising for no say not even a bicycle tire. Remember, I'm not saying even the bicycle, oh, I am saying the bicycle tire is not available at all. Why? Because nothing and absolutely nothing. And when it comes to the budget allocation, the ceiling, like whether they say una make say na ya una for stop, the budget ceiling is just 1 billion all leons. You see, when a 1 million millions, then the budget ceiling for the entire institution. So what does it cater for? It only caters for salary and other things. Like for instance, I am working there. I am not paid because to me, I look at it as the institution does not even have a money. We've just decided to come on board to see how we could fight this thing that we are facing. So these are the challenges we are having as an institution. The executive director wey dey na bike they take for car work, na bike they go with na hose. Pass the we when our honorables there wey dey near away, at least we don't serve, we able capacitate we self small, we can say no chief, this way they do you know called for. Low we use we motocalo go left you from there we go back now. So some of these are some of the challenges. And government on the own part, yes, government don't approve the master plan. And as I talk to you, government they work now because one thing like what I say in the introductory part, we don't try for create an awareness. Waiting at this awareness for let government be conscious say there is this thing that is destroying our generation,
Oh, but
and
wait,
we have to create that line of
honorable, hold there first.
yes sir.
Because you talk something where really shocking. A government where really don't say, okay, we are serious, we ready for fight this Kush. But now when I get this main agency, when are the main vehicle for fight this Kush, one they not get okay, they not get the staff first, the staff for fight.
The
You say
staff
now,
not there at all.
yeah,
And
you say
remember,
now around
Sierra Leone has over 20 crossing points.
yeah, Adeka, you say now around 10 staff, or 11.
14
Okay,
only
14.
in the
You
entire
say you,
country.
you say now 14 staff. Okay. And then one they
Yeah,
say you say again, even bicycle tire una not get, let alone for say una get Okada
at
or
all.
bicycle. So now I wonder how
Yeah,
government
when you not get the bike, when you not get the tire, I go get the bicycle.
yeah, so I wonder how really government intend for be effective in fighting against this coach. Una don't really the executive, una don't really engage the government like the ministry or the chief minister or the one they were concerned for address this issue.
Yes, through we line ministry when at the Ministry of Internal Affairs, just like what I say, The first thing we do, we don't table this book through the minister, where the minister don't table and a cabinet. And this master plan get a budget and all what we need for let we take this particular issue serious. And to be frank enough, government don't look at it now, it don't put them into action. But just like what we say, one in we sensitization, we try for lay a line, let them know say we get victims, we get perpetrators. So the first thing where government don't decide for do now for embark on the victims and see how they go rehabilitate them and reintegrate them. Who are the victim them? We get people away, police then just be the go arrest because then take and say they partake Kush. Forgetting that, then get the one the way now they self they sell the Kush, then they catch them. Now only the one the way they smoke them. So that don't make we prison don't increase. So because government already approved this master plan, they don't look at the thing the way we don't put inside and see say yes, if we follow this roadmap, we go help this country. We don't identify the Hastings when at the police training center because the first problem we'll get, just like what I was saying, funding and availability of other resources. So we look at all other available places. We say, okay, the best place where we go look at where go get some value now the police training center because yonder we already get structures, we already get mattresses. So and we get a structure, we go prepare food and other thing. Why? Because then one the way them we don't arrest. They don't put them in a prison just because of drugs. We want to see how they carry them back, take them to these places, bring psychosocial workers. Now make we work in partnership with the Ministry of Social Welfare for see how we go able to identify and separate them. The one that when a criminal, we go able to know say yes, you not criminal, now make you get a drugs related matter. No, but you not only drugs related matter you get. We able to shape them out and begin create like also we call red zone and green zone so that when you go under will not say no the one they already are a criminal there and then they take drugs the one they already are only drugs that they take so they need for be so now then step then the government don't start first for see how we go get to a point outside because say government not go just come and declare them a national threat. Why? Because we got to look at the figures and indeed we don't begin get the figures because we get institution them we don't really the show we say yes this thing not a thing for jokut at all and this thing is really killing our society today. Now make we go to different institution them for see how we go get affected issue and we'll go to the Freetown psychiatric home who they call Kisi Christian. They go interesting for no say issue related to Kush alone it's over 1,101. That is for those who have gone to report. So let alone talk about the one that we not go hospital at all because we can go meet them at them from another side. Then they say, but who never go hospital safe. So that tells you there are those who have not even gone to the hospital. The one that we don't go hospital no more when the report they show we where now Kush then don't take the report they show we say Kush related issue number now 1,101. Just remember, for instance, we get tobacco. The man the way they notice say they take tobacco, we don't become crazy. Then the Kisi Christian report. Now 6 man and 4 women. When it comes to alcohol, the one the way drugs alcohol don't make them crazy. Now 21 man, 4 women. The one the way jamba don't make them crazy. Now 82 man, 73 man, 9 women. The one the way cocaine don't make them crazy. Now 10 man, 4 women. The one the way hurricane don't make them crazy, nothing. The one the way tramadol, say we got a tablet where they call tramadol where they can use as pain killer.
Yeah.
The one the way tramadol no more don't make them crazy. Now 492 man and 35 women. The one the way Kush don't make them crazy. Just like what I tell you, the man then 1,028, the woman then 73. So that they tell you the alarming rate at which this particular thing, and that report is only for 2022. So what of 2023 now where the thing don't intensify? Just weeks ago, we got 24 dead bodies where we pick from the street. In fact, they are unidentified because they don't come on at their houses. Then the people are not even know the whereabouts who started they live. So when they die, we call them destitute. We go keep them at corners, nobody know identify them, we go bury them. So out of the 24, we go bury 12 because we got police related issues the way some associated to Ramway we got for clarify first before we go back. So, but the one that we not get any police related issue na 12. We go give them befitting burial na the King Tom Cemetery. So these are the challenges where as an institution, because don't like what we say, one, we go for go after the one the way they call the drugs. But how can you go after a drugs person? We get money, they get capacity, get everything. Though you where they go for go arrest them, you where they go for go fight them, you don't even get a bicycle tire. So that one is a challenge. So when they look at how government will come to our aid, and any other person will get
So,
any
so,
means.
so, Honorable, let ask you. I really concerned because I don't see this thing. The Kush, they kill thousands of Sierra Leoneans.
On a daily
It
basis.
don't affect a
Yeah.
lot of Sierra Leoneans. And then some of us, we've written several articles, and a lot of people don't call for government for making them take action. And then we see some amount of I'm not going to say pretend to be taking actions, but we see police and they arrest, like you rightly say, the victim or the victims of the circumstances or the one the way they consume these schools. So thinking that okay, the government they can take serious action. But what do you wanna talk so? What do you say so? It's really like heart like rendering because it's shocking because as to how sincere you feel say this government sincere for fet discourse.
Well, like what I say, yes, we don't begin see the commitment, but we just they push for let we get more because we don't already present to the budget. In cabinet level, the budget has been approved.
Okay.
But government is a stage. It's not just about approving it, it's about
Mhm.
disbursing it. It's about giving the institution the mandate, giving the institution the courage to say, go ahead and do what is really necessary to get this thing back of us and to get this thing away. And one thing where presidents make very clear in their discussions around cabinet is the fact that Sierra Leone has been a resilient country because we don't able resist against war, we don't resist Ebola, we don't resist COVID. So we can resist anything as long as we have the commitment and dedication. But the first thing, Jolly will say, we need the willpower of government. Government don't look at this master strategic plan. They don't look at it and say, yes, it has what it takes to make it happen. And they don't decide, say, okay, let's approve it as the preliminary level and see how we could bring in other partners like the social welfare, forget the cycle, social effect, and that of Ministry of Information and Civic Education for see how they go get them picking that one they how they go with now this center. Just like what I tell you, for social government indeed don't begin give a reason. Now I make the president don't decide say let we get a holding center. And the holding center, it don't give the power for say yes, first go and identify a place where those we call the victim could be considered in terms of enacting treatment to them. Once we start that, what will happen? We begin to go after those who are really bringing it because we got to cut down the supply chain. And once we're able to cut down the supply chain, the accessibility they become difficult. And when the accessibility become difficult, then we are beginning to
So
gain
okay,
something.
let ask you now, ba. Okay, una only get 14 staff, but
Yeah,
you say una they work with other ministries, line ministries. Okay, but
yeah.
now una they work in tandem with the Sierra Leone police.
Yeah, sure. You know, say as our agency, we do part of the Sierra Leone police because we all day under the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
Yeah.
So it tells you whatever we do. And as an agency, we even get the power of arrest. But as I said, you don't have the manpower. How are you going to do the arrest?
So okay, so part of the budget una put to government, does it include training personnel, more recruiting personnel, or una just one because
Yeah, we do that.
if the director na Okada they use or na bike they use, then I wonder how effective una get for be.
Well, that's the worry we have. But we also consider anything in the way you they ask about so because so we, for instance, we talk about restructuring the agency and clarifying roles and responsibility. Other day we get development and recruitment. We get the number of staff them for every role. We get the number of staff them capacity building, efficiency of staff at all levels. We get the number of staff. So we don't do all them set up. Then they all we need now is the like what in economics then call effective demand because a demand is said to be effective when it is backed up by the purchasing power. Now, government will say, okay, we don't approve. But what makes the demand effective now when they put money inside for 60 years, the approval is not only a lip service, but an action oriented. And that nine, the executive director, they try for push for. The executive director, they try for push for an action oriented activity. It's not just about saying it has been approved. What has come up out of the approval? So that is what we are pushing for, and we are still calling on government to make sure that happens, so that by the time we think of the end of this year, going to the first quarter of next year, we go begin get some sanity within this particular menace we face as a country.
Okay, thank you so much. Fambul Demuna, the watch the TNN Media Empire. This is not exactly what the TNN Media Empire did for. We there for bring people them to get na this platform for discuss national issues the way they affect Sierra Leoneans, and like Unadon Yeri, this Kush they destroy lot of Sierra Leoneans, especially the young generation. But we come after this break. We will come continue the discussion with Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, who is the Director of Media, na the National Drug and Law Enforcement
Law
Agency.
and Enforcement Agency.
Yeah.
Tame accountants specialize in providing a wide range of accountancy, tax and business advisory services to small and medium-sized businesses as well as individuals and private clients. We operate as an extension of your internal staff, giving you maximum flexibility by allowing you to rely on us for any of the services that we offer. Our valued clients include startups, charting their course to success; sole traders, making their mark in the world of business; self-employed individuals, paving their own way; partnerships, building stronger futures; limited companies, ensuring financial stability; contractors, securing their financial future; CIS contractors, finding financial clarity; subcontractors, thriving with our expertise; landlords, making property management a breeze; those looking to sell their business, unlocking potential profits; employed individuals, finding financial peace of mind; even hairdressers, managing their unique financial challenges. We are open, approachable, and friendly, the perfect choice for small businesses like yours. Our dedicated team is always ready to connect with our clients, ensuring their financial success. At Tame Accountants, we are chartered certified accountants with a deep understanding of tax and business advisory services. So, whether you're just starting out or looking for a trusted partner to navigate complex financial waters, Tame Accountants is here for you. Don't wait, get in touch with us today and experience the difference.
Okay, thank you so much. And then this is the TNN Media Empire, and then we still they ask Una for share the links to as many people as Una can. We get Honorable Muniru Lansana. So thank you so much for the time. We also how Una they prioritize the steps we Una they take, because a lot of people and they argue say already all man know about Kush. So people and they say like una just the like for repeat voting order, because a lot of entities, organizations, they don't they discuss about this Kush, and almost everybody know about Kush. So why una they waste una time? Why una no they go after the one the way they bring in the Kush?
Well, like what we dey do as an institution, now make we dey go to the one the way they call the victim. Because then victim they are one we dey do what we call like in COVID or Ebola, we go to call contact tracing. From the victim them, we dey get whether they buy to. The person where they buy to, we dey get whether they sell to them. So that's the line we are monitoring. As I dey talk, we don't come for volunteer for make sure say we succeed in this fight. We don't get them team they are divided. Media at the media, we got other bodies and we through them victim they are we carry it, we interview them secretly, because what we go to the field, we interview them, we just dey tell and say, Una, we don't decide to they change when I come on board. Let we see how we all go work together. So when we call them quietly, we dey interview them, let them show who side they buy. And when they show who side they buy, we they make somebody where they go make like him back one become an agent for let him back go know who that they sell to the why they buy to. Because once we start arrest, we don't want to leave any stone unturned. We want to follow that lineage, just like what I say, contact tracing, so that we're able to get from the last point to the top point of everybody we're really involved. Because if you not do that, what's in happen? The contact tracing, you they miss the line because low assume say the thing don't go through 4 channel. No, you only arrest 2 channel. The 2 channel they left, they open another distribution line. And once they open another distribution line, it become very difficult to forget. So that is what we are doing. Going down to the field is not just about sensitization, it's about knowing exactly the contact tracing line. So that by the time we begin the power of arrest, we go really able to succeed in this fight.
Okay, so again, even though you don't tell we say when I get 14 staff them, I'm really I still shocked with that because I be really one for asking. I go still ask, when I get staff them all over the country, or how when I share these 14 staff?
Like for instance, we just send some na the airport, we send some na Cambia waterside. Then we are done. The other one, then Libya waterside. That's all. Balamuya and Gendema. So that's all. Because like I said, when you come to the office, how many are there? We always don't come on board first. Not just because we don't look at us say yes. For now, we don't serve as MP. We don't have anything to do for now. Let's come on board and see how we could join this newly appointed executive director and push this vision of the president for say yes, the fight against drugs becomes something of the past. So that is why we've come. It's not really easy. We still call on government for see how we go get an enhanced capacity where at every place we go to get people or staff we did it for make sure say we cut off the line of the fight against drugs.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Muniru. And family them, I still want for remind una say una dey watch the then and now media empire, and I dey ask una for share the links to as many people as una can. And lot of people in the watch we really appreciate una always they watch we right now. And then we dey ask una for share to una friends them, then dandy them back share to them you friends them. We really appreciate una. Honorable. Now,
Yes, sir.
still the president in the manifesto, he talk about the youth, and now for protect the youth, and then for ensure that the youth then be productive in this country. But how you feel say the youth then will be productive when this Kush here they kill, destroy the almost a whole generation, while government not really serious about fighting this? Because by that it's not about setting up the agencies, about empowering them and making them like, okay, if the dog they but you not get it, so how you expect the dog they bite? So you really
For
feel
bed, yeah.
you really feel say like President Bio really committed for protect the youth of Sierra Leone?
Like I said, I will say again, yes, because once we table this particular master plan to RAM, a table and straight na parliament and na cabinet. And say whatever decision that they take, na cabinet first they
Okay,
approve them.
honorable, wait, I want hold you there first. Now, let's say, for example, but you feel say the president being aware about what they happen. So before this new executive come, he been aware
Well,
or he
then
not aware of the real situation.
I'm not going to bring that to let's say be aware or aware, because to me now when this new executive don't come, like I go tell you interestingly, me when I honorable, I never know say an institution exists that is known as the Drug and Law Enforcement Agency. Now only when this new executive goodie. And I'll tell you another thing which surprising. I know this is an institution, a backdrop, I should not even say it. But because of the dormancy of the particular place, even the said 14 staff, what would they talk about? Some were not even coming to work. Because all they were cared about was at the end of the month, they got their pitat. They go home and rest. because nothing was happening, nothing was functioning. Like I said, how can you even think of going to work or investigate about drugs when you don't have the equipment to do that? You see, even the director, where that the director of drugs prevention and control, it was surprising for no say he's just giving a pitat of 550, how will I put it, 500 leons in a month. And how do you expect with the whole name director to be living in short of fund? You see, now only the new executive director now they cause them motivation and they follow happen. So now we don't call on government attention. And like I said, this time round, government don't make a priority. They don't table and to cabinet. Cabinet don't approve them. They don't give further instructions. Just like what I say, the next further instruction we then give. Now follow get a hold the center, because when we go out, they call on government now. Hey, Papa government, we are getting many who are saying we are tired. We want to be reintegrated. We want to be revived. But we don't have any center for them. If we bring them now to NDLA, we don't even have money to take care of them. Like now money, you go now with office now, you see the flop. Pendapos in Sidoyanda, Dande Sidoyanda, this Sidoyanda. So the first thing we have to fight with every money is how to provide food for them to eat. You
Okay,
see?
so I've been there about for ask. Let's say, for example, the one them because I don't the follow now several times. I don't see Andrew Jaya Kai Kai where they engage the people them and talk to them young man. Yeah, I don't see that. So that's why at one point I say me in my opinion, I believe say they do a good job. Okay,
Yeah.
but I not be even know how like now on which waters he really they swim in, because I not be knows I be feel say like na real institution, even though yes, na act of parliament they established that institution they, but if nothing no did I don't know how it will be effective. But not to that they ask you so. What thing are they try for ask now? The one them, because I don't see when I don't go get out. Sometimes when they get a lot of them, talk to them.
Yeah.
Which support una can give them? Una can advise them for go na there una holding centers, or how una they manage now for talk to them, or what in the strategy we una get for engage their young man here.
Like the first thing we can do now, what we call encouragement, because
Okay.
now government don't get the idea because of the call who they call on them. Like this entire week we've been on media. The executive director has been on 98.1. He don't come out, he don't go AYV, he don't come out, he don't go SLBC, just for see how. And yesterday now finally when they get a cabinet meeting, the resolution finally came up to say let's get a center, because just like what they say, each time we go, the moment we talk to some of them, we go say, hey, we don't tire, but we want the government help, we want the government this. So the moment they know the office, what happens? They come there, because like what we can go, we can afraid for giving them physical cash, because giving them physical cash is like them taking it and buying more drugs. So we can give them food. Like if you see one woman they sell cookinia, they will just go say, okay, measure for that. You go see where they eat, they sweat. And one effect them way we discover about this particular drugs, where they tell you in a living witness. The moment somebody gets addicted to ram, one, you don't even feel for woman. Yeah. Two, you don't even feel for us. So some man they tell you say for 2 years, I don't know what and call water. For 3 years, I don't know what and call woman. So these are the effects. But when we talk to them, what's in the happen, you see them coming to the office. But these have been our worries now. While they are coming to the office, we don't get any alternative means for say, let's take these people that are coming here. Let's take them here. Let's take them there. So Naime could not call a government. The government don't already say yes. There is no facility we have, but we have the PTS, and we just don't passing out 1,100 police. So meaning we have more mattresses there, we have the building there, we have those who are making food or preparing food for the trainers. So let's see how we could use that facility. Those who are coming on board, let's take them there. Those who have been sent to prison because of drugs, let's bring them back and see how we could begin. Like we don't decide for use that disarmament program. I don't know if you know about that,
Yeah,
when the war be done.
that DDR.
DDR, fine,
Yes.
that DDR program. Now that same kind system we want to implement and see how we go work with them, and
So
by
wait.
God power we see how it will help with.
Okay, thank you. But now, una don't take some people and they already, or would just then at the planning stage?
Like I said, it has just the idea has just been approved yesterday by cabinet, because we don't
Okay.
call on them. Say every day we dey show them the influx of people away they can and we office. We have to feed them in the morning. We have to give them something in the afternoon. We have to give them something in the evening. So that kind of message they now they preach every day for say, here are they are coming. They don't have alternative livelihood. They don't have a place to go. They don't have anything to do. What can we do? So government yesterday in a cabinet resolution decided say, okay, now we are happy. Let's get this facility, because we look at that Kerry town, USA they may make for their
Yeah.
Ebola victim. But
Mhm.
like I said, Sierra Leone, we really get problem we need for face. The moment that Ebola be done, all the thing the way we did it, some man don't chat away with them. So when we went there, it is disheartening to know that there are no structures. Things are all destroyed. So we get another thought, say, look, we can use Hastings, who started to train the police and because they mantrack they
But
already.
honorable, what about if the police then need them now? Let's say they need them for do other training or what itself.
Yeah,
How
but
that?
the good thing is the police then just done passing out a week ago when at 1,100 personnel. So for the meantime, we want to see how we know say they're not going to go back in the next 6 to 7 months. So in the next 6 to 7 months, because this is a quick fix we are doing. Why should they try for make now the long term or waiting? This now like a quick
So
fix.
what in the long term? What in the long term plan?
The long term now, for instance, see how we dey use the DDR system. Just like what I tell you,
Yeah.
get a particular place. Once we bring them, we able get psychosocial workers the way they play on them. The one the way we know say yes, we don't able fix them up. They want to go and continue their education. We call on Ministry of Higher Education for see how they go support them. We call on Ministry of Lower Education for see how they go support them. And then we begin to sensitize them. We take them back to their families for see how we they reintegrate them back to their families, and government go to give them support. The one that we don't tell we say, okay, we don't learn XYZ. We see how go capacitate them thing that we don't learn. The tools that we supposed to give them, we give them back and reintegrate them in society for see how they will contribute meaningfully. The other one that we will not say yes, then get the physical fitness and everything. We could send them to the agriculture sector for empower and support the field salon project where government they embark on. So now that kind of plan there we get for see how we go implement that. But just like what they say, it all boils around money, it all boils around finances, it all boils around manpower. Because let's assume say you get 1,000 a holding center, no, you get 14 staff. How is that going to work? That's why we are bringing the Minister of Social Welfare in, so that they could use the psychosocial staff they will then get for see how they go back way up. That's why we are bringing the Minister of Information in, so that they go see how they go use the civic education knowledges for back way up. So that's what we are doing. But as an institution, which is an agency, we are going to take the leading role.
Okay, thank you so much. Fambulem, I still want for remind una say una the watch the Then and Now Media Empire platform. And then as always, the Then and Now we dey bring una serious issues, we dey bring serious issues about Sierra Leone. We discuss here issues, talk about problems, talk about solutions. Honorable,
Yes, sir.
we see a lot of again young people them way involved in this course. Before now, then go say, okay, now somebody now then drop out there, now then bobo the way no they are neither here nor there, now they involved. So tell me which category of people involved in this course. We get university students, we get picking them where they go school, or now then bobo the normal way being the pickpockets na street. Tell me about the composition of them people who engage in this course business.
Well, now that makes some of we don't get worried, because when you look at a detailed analysis of the one that we don't involve in Kush, it not about drops out. These are people who are graduates. These are people who have got their WAS document, who wants to go to university. These are children who have been indoctrinated. Like few days ago, we go down at the government WAF. We met a boy just 12 years of age. He's saying they take over 20 pack per day. How he get the money? Now pickpocket. Now they do. We looked at other people, so like when you look at a statistical range, you then notice that people who are even highly mentally fit, university students, just 1 week ago, a boy died at a Shell. A whole graduate, just because he don't indoctrinate himself into drugs, he could not withstand the thing. He died. And we have records of other dignitaries in this country where them picking the way they think say now picking the way for don't be a role model. They don't died of drugs. But then they, certain time we don't bring everything to the media. But the reports are there now. We go tell you say it has become a national issue, and NIMEC we don't count all bodies and board for let we see say yes, we get this thing because
Yeah.
it not only hits down, it don't begin
Honorable-
hits the leaders and picking them.
Okay, good. Again, yes, like this is not the problem because, to be honest, for the past 5 years, this thing they eats the society. We get, of course, we get government. For heaven's sake, we they talk that they clearly. We get government, and people then don't talk about this. Talk about this. All my any side you go na free toy, they meet people in the sleep, na corner, young man them foot in the soil, and now they say, okay, this will they treat this issue with utmost urgency. But now, for can't discover say, even like money una not get, bike una not get, staff una not get, it's
Nothing.
really like shocking. It's
Nothing.
really shocking.
Nothing.
So, but una they seek again for funding outside government, like international partners or anything in there.
Yeah, now that we thought. Now make one get what we call like a workshop. Who's how they invite international partners. Let we come tell them because say when you bring them kind of partner, then you got forget what we call statistics. Now that statistics they will try forget that just like what they give you just now. Let we know how this thing they affect society and waiting at the projection. If we're not able to tell and now, what are the projection that will happen? What are the increase in projection that we foresee? So that then statistics then they will bring together. Follow we get a national program which I will invite all them body then they. But as of now, we don't open to any minimal help because just like what I tell you on a daily basis, I know what comes from my pocket from all my earnings and savings that I've been making because everything is not going to come from the director alone. We were near and by the time director go inside motocar for go, the next vehicle they will be looking for is you, the honorable. The next vehicle they will be looking for is any other senior person where they are around. Now you they look for. So it becomes our concern, it becomes our worry on a daily basis. We know how much is coming from us to see how we could quell this thing. So we are calling on anybody, any institution. If you sabi anyone where we go write letter to, we are ready to get that done. Because we have those letters now already prepared for make sure say we call on all parties involved for let we all join in this fight.
Okay, thank you so much. Family them una we they watch we tell una thank you and una we they ask una for share this link to as many people as una can. I call this a revelation. The team way honorable they talk so it really is scary because we all concerned as Sierra Leoneans, we all concerned as to waiting they happen as Sierra Leone regarding this Kush and then the steps the way government don't take for fight for eradicate the Kush. But with the canton again, the conversation they continue now with time now exact 11 o'clock. We'll not get much time again, but we will come after this short break.
Tame accountants specialize in providing a wide range of accountancy, tax and business advisory services to small and medium-sized businesses as well as individuals and private clients. We operate as an extension of your internal staff, giving you maximum flexibility by allowing you to rely on us for any of the services that we offer. Our valued clients include startups charting their course to success, sole traders making their mark in the world of business, self-employed individuals paving their own way, partnerships building stronger futures, limited companies ensuring financial stability, contractors securing their financial future, CIS contractors finding financial clarity, subcontractors thriving with our expertise, landlords making property management a breeze, those looking to sell their business unlocking potential profits, employed individuals finding financial peace of mind, even hairdressers managing their unique financial challenges. We are open, approachable, and friendly, the perfect choice for small businesses like yours. Our dedicated team is always ready to connect with our clients, ensuring their financial success. At Tame Accountants, we are chartered certified accountants with a deep understanding of tax and business advisory services. So, whether you're just starting out or looking for a trusted partner to navigate complex financial waters, Tame Accountants is here for you. Don't wait, get in touch with us today and experience the difference.
Okay, fumble them again. Una welcome, and then we dey still ask una for share the links to as many people as una can, and then we get Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, we na the media, the director of media na the National Drug and Law Enforcement Agency, Sierra Leone. They were na the responsible for fight against drugs in the country, and then they tell you about the challenges within the face and the steps that we then don't take for sensitize people them and for engage the young man them we don't they take these drugs, and then but we'll not get much time again left, but make use of the time we get at the moment. Honorable,
Yes.
how you don't catalog all these problems. Okay, let's just read one message where somebody sent. One Sheku Mohammed Matthew Kalon. He say make una contact the US Drug Enforcement Agency. Maybe Dandy then will help una. But we know say people the way they bring Kush na society, then can be most times it can be or people already bring either Kush or drugs. Let's just say drugs. Then can be highly placed na society. So when I don't begin trace and see and get like for trace for know for find out who that then they bring the Kush into the country. When I don't begin
That
trace,
that we dey on now. Just like what I tell you now, the contact tracing we dey do. We
okay.
start am from the victim them. Una show who down at the buy to. The one at the buy to show we who that in the buy to. So now that line there we dey follow for no say we get to the last man when I na the real importer because we want the arrest, we dey arrest that entire lineage day. We get people and now where they study exactly that.
What about in the process? Because you know, if you say well, not delay, for example, when they ask them whether you buy and to then they back they say na this or na then they, you know, if you say then they give the importers the room for escape and hide, or then self they strategize again ahead of una as to how for evade arrest.
Well, like what I say, the reason we make the fastness need to happen na capacity. So we are just back to square zero. Because if we get the capacity, we can get a whole survey done in a week. Because the thing that where they run on a daily basis. But when the capacity is not there, who are you calling? You are calling volunteers. And these volunteers have to be motivated. They have to. That is the problem we are facing. You see, so now make we call on government for see how government will come on board for let we able to use the right mechanism. We don't even have the tools. Let's assume we have to check for drugs at Wataki. We have to check for drugs at airports. We have to check for drugs at Cambia crossing point. It's not easy. Even the one that we can take them within the system. Now, just a training expertise with a look. For instance, if we suspect somebody in a flight where we know say this person might be dealing with drugs, the first thing they do, they look at your passport. Waiting at your passport in travel line. Because, for instance, if you come to America, whose reason you get for go for Spain, Venezuela? Before you go, you know, we they look at the country, the way we know say these are drugs country, the way we get by imagination. So once we see you, what do they do? Will they set you aside? And you know one thing about them, they are dealing with time. And when you set them aside, what do? You begin to offer them like drinks and other thing or water, then go reject them because then law the way they can get, for instance, where they don't take anything and they until they get to side they pull them, they're not for drink, they're not for eat. So through that system, then the moment to put them to in isolation, that is how we begin to identify them that these are really drugs people.
But the Kush then can travel with them like through swallowing or not just
no. I just tell you for instance, like for say we not even get the tools the way we they use for get them thing and they. So we just use a man capability for say Okay, let's say the one the way they travel to like it put tighter in system. We're not to push other drugs because
Yeah,
say
so
we
so
they deal
how
with
you
all
feel
other
say
drugs.
how this Kush the can salon?
Kush they come na salon by the borders. That one I can tell you outright. And
So
they
what
come
are
from
the
the airport.
chemicals?
And they
Una
come.
don't una don't find out what are the chemicals they within they use for make the Kush?
When we don't study them, we get a different chemicals. Then get the raw way the counts, and say everybody wants to make profit. Just one packs of that kush where they sell 5 million. Where you sell them at petty level, they get 11 million. So what thing they happen now? We get home-based people, and now we like they make other method. They make ufunare yeri. They use even diamond bone now. That diamond bone they grain and now put inside way. Then get all that chemical in it, they put we don't even make. Then get the one they call jagaban. That jagaban na they give them the pendant and also. That ordinary kush when are the correct one. In a sleep no more they make them sleep they not. But the one now that they take jagaban in now they're saying they act quick. And that act quickly now and then they give the other infection they will like penda and other thing the way they befall them. So these are the issues. But we don't have the tools. We maybe have the detectors to say, hey, kush inside this container. This will not just by like human capability they use for project. Say, yes, we suspect in you. Let's get something investigated.
Okay, so let's say this 11, 40 staff owner gets. Una don't ever receive trainings like as to for crackdown on these drugs and anything in there. Una don't ever receive them trainings and all that in there.
Yeah, like that explanation I give so now for a training way we get from the ECOWAS partners. We come
Okay.
for train we. Now them tell we, for instance, how we go get then kind drugs then they tracked at an
Okay.
airport or any other place. We dey get trainings really in terms of capacity building. But just like I said, how many people are going for training? Because you cannot take your procurement officer to go and do drugs training because at the end of the day, he or she has a role to play there. So that is exactly the problem we are facing.
Okay, thank you so much. Fambulem, una di watch the then and now media empire. So we dey come back after a short break. Stay tuned, stay connected, and then una continue for share the links to as many people as una can.
Tame accountants specialize in providing a wide range of accountancy, tax and business advisory services to small and medium-sized businesses as well as individuals and private clients. We operate as an extension of your internal staff, giving you maximum flexibility by allowing you to rely on us for any of the services that we offer. Our valued clients include startups charting their course to success, sole traders making their mark in the world of business, self-employed individuals paving their own way, partnerships building stronger futures, limited companies ensuring financial stability, contractors securing their financial future, CIS contractors finding financial clarity, subcontractors thriving with our expertise, landlords making property management a breeze, those looking to sell their business unlocking potential profits, employed individuals finding financial peace of mind, even hairdressers managing their unique financial challenges. We are open, approachable, and friendly, the perfect choice for small businesses like yours. Our dedicated team is always ready to connect with our clients, ensuring their financial success. At Tame Accountants, we are chartered certified accountants with a deep understanding of tax and business advisory services. So, whether you're just starting out or looking for a trusted partner to navigate complex financial waters, Tame Accountants is here for you. Don't wait, get in touch with us today and experience the difference.
Okay, Fambulem, again, we are back. And then this now the TNN Media Empire. We know they stay longer again. We try for wrap up now, but we really want for thank the director of media for the time we don't take for come engage and talk to Wuna like we they watch this platform right across the world, America, Australia, China, and then the UK and everywhere in Africa as well. So we get viewers them all over. So we really thank you for your efforts. But honorable, like again, the one the way una don't go engage, the young man in the how often una dey check on them? Una feel say like when una don't check on them, una don't talk to them, then can still go back and continue for take the course, or una get a mechanism now for before una get that training school ready for una get any mechanism for engage them all the time?
Like what I said, the only mechanism, the one the way we can get interest, say they're not ready for take them again. They come to the office every morning because we make them like partners to us. But they then coming really they ambog with, because like I said, the executive director does not have even a vehicle to move. So all he's using is his own personal money to run whatever operation. If we want to go out now, his own personal money plus we own the whole, they all back up for make sure say we go out. So now that we they do, but for now, we not get them. Land or by anybody where they listen out there. Now, like what I say yesterday, government don't begin approve a center where at least, because the first thing where you go for able to do them now, like anybody will show willingness, you isolate them. Because through isolation, you not get access for buy, you not get nothing, it will begin left. So that's the thing we are trying to do, to create the isolation center where we could begin to take them to and see how we could work within their brain. We get qualified doctor like Dr. Jalawe, and the psychiatric doctor for Kisi Christian, and plenty other doctors then we don't really they ready for come on board and show it how they will help out, because they sometimes they're gonna flush them out, but first they want us to get them to a center outside where they begin work on them. When that would they work towards.
Okay. And then also, would they see focus na Freetown, only Freetown? So I dey wonder whether this Kush dey in other part of the country again, and how una they manage for engage them people them out there.
A day in almost the entire partner salon. Tuesday we'll be going to Bo, because we don't decide for go and see how we'll fight Bo. But like what I said, it is the same manpower here that is migrating to Bo. And even when we are migrating to Bo, na transportation will go for pay on we own, because the director not get motocar parts. We own motocar na we go for fuel them for make sure say we ferry we save to Bo. So that is what we are doing. We are like we've decided to say, let's begin go place to place and begin for create the awareness and see how we go begin bring the one that we don't highly affected by this particular thing, and begin look for solutions for them.
Okay, so but I think say this na a daunting thing for una, because the country big, not so.
Yeah, very big. And just remember now, fuel na salon at 30,000 Leone for 1 liter. So if you are going to bowl like Kuyo Mutkada, you need like 50 liters. That alone is going to cost you 1.5. So that tells you before you go and come, you don't spend on you no more for 3 million just for facilitate yourself for go and come. So it's really not an easy task.
So you feel say you really feel say una go able conquer this Kush fight?
Well, now the hopes that we'll get, just like what they say, if we able get donor partners. You know, say Salona is a small country. When entire country is less than 8 million up to now. And those who are taking these drugs, whether we exaggerate it or not, we not even reach 1 million of them yet. So we believe, say, with the right manpower, with the right resources, with the commitment from the authorities, we could get there. That nine of the faith. Like I said, Sierra Leone is a resilient nation, and we could get there.
Yeah, but you know, again, this word say, okay, we resilient and something. Ebola come, we resist, we be resilient. But call them COVID and other things and don't come, we don't withstand, we resilient, we don't fight against it. But all that support been there. But if required support no day, I don't know how the resilience get for them, because still we youth then it consume this course, and there are certain people and because we they understand saying that people the way they highly placed in society. Now then they bring this coach, then they make money, like how you rightly say, where you put almost million, they get over 11 million profit or so. So you will find out say very difficult for fight. But how you feel say, how soon you feel say we're not going to put this Kush business under control?
Well, like I said, I will say it again. If we get the available resources, we can put it under control in the shortest possible time. Because one is the willingness from the president. Once the president say yes, he's ready, what happened is going to give us the available resources. It's going to give us the access for the available manpower, and it's going to make us have the available equipment where we go would get drugs detection at every level. Because low as you say, for instance, we need sniffer dogs for detect who side anything and they. All that is going to cost us money. But with a commitment in the side of government, with willingness in the side of government, we go able to fetch down. And I want to use this platform for begin for appeal to all the one the way they listen. The first challenge we have is to see how we could even feed the one the way they try for talk to for bring them come on board. We don't have the resources for that. So all those that are listening to us, any means that you can use to solicit support for us, we go give you account of how we use them, and we go show you evidence of how they use them. So not afraid of how they use them. So now that appeal I want to use this forum. Then any other link where you think say okay, like where somebody read the text, where you read the text of somebody where they say, Lord, use the America line of drugs control.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
if
said
you know the email
the
or
US,
whatever.
he said the U.S. Drug Enforcement Agency.
Yes. If the person know the line or email, out, it go help we with them. You go share me line with them. You know, say are they on social media? That person they go send that email later or whatever. We go use them and mail them directly and tell them say this is a small nation and this is our issue and we want to help in the fight and these are the supports we need. And I believe say then go will come on board. So
Okay,
these are the
but
helps we want to see.
yeah, but you know, if he say also again because like you they talk for solicit support from different institutions and all that in there. Una don't ever engage or una don't ever think about engaging the embassies like the US embassy, the EU, and the other people in there because they said they are all committed in fighting against drugs in any part of the world. Una don't ever engage them people and they una don't think about doing
We
as
like
such.
like what I say, we are just a month old in this office. You know, say
Okay.
election just done. We
Mm-hmm.
are just a month old in this office, and we cannot just like put everything together in the first place. The
Mm-hmm.
first thing, anybody you go meet, they go for ask you which plans have you actualized, which plans have you formulated. Now, we could not try for formulate this master plan when I first who I use it because like we need to get the willingness within we set first. Let them know say yes, we are ready. And when I don't try for do the second thing for able go solicit fund, they go for know young government in commitment first. How your government committed for because let's say we have the laws. Your government commitment has to make sure these laws are really, really followed to the latter. If not to that, no donor partner no go ready for can give you money. Now make we don't make sure say government don't approve them in cabinet where the evidence and they. So these are the stages we are following. We don't want like jump anything will go, then bring it back to square zero and start all over. Now make we do exactly what is needed. You know, say when you go to NGOs and donor partners, they want to see facts, they want to see statistics, they want to see breakdowns of your plans, which we have done in this plan that we have so that when we go to them for any official gathering, when we go to them for any official meeting, they know say exactly that these people are serious. And as I talk to you now, this plan will not make so because now ECOWAS sponsor we for do then they per user now for even develop other master plan for other countries in Africa. So now that now the good thing where we they try for do now. So once we don't get this done, now we don't get government willingness, we can able to solicit fund from other quarters because we don't get into thing that they go in, and we believe say with that we could go a lot way.
Okay, thank you so much, Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana. So we get for would call you since you na the media director na the or director of media anyhow you call am na the agency, we get for go dey call you for can engage and then like this interview of course we know say lot of people get for watch am and in the watch and then we go continue for engage you. This na how we self dey contribute like you na a media person. Now this we dey use for enhance again you for make your message go wide, far and wide. So but we really thank you for the effort. And then before you go, what in the message where you want left give Sierra Leoneans?
Yeah, the message we want left give Sierra Leoneans that Sierra Leone is ours. If it destroyed today, now we all don't destroy. And therefore, whatever way, whatever means, whatever level, whatever contribution you think you can do based on the experience where you don't get under, you go back come up with we with the acts, with the appeal that will bring those experience. Like for instance, I am grateful to my diaspora supporters because when I be the parliament, we get a group of call, for instance, black hole diasporas. They support me a lot. We will get a lot of projects completed within the community as people that we don't go abroad. So now that kind of appeal there they make as a country, we are dedicated, we are committed in ensuring that whatever challenge we get, we able to overcome them. But we can only overcome them by the support that we get from
Okay,
all of our brothers
Honorable,
out there.
before you go, I just received a text na where again somebody been done raise this issue again before, and we been done hearing where una been they engage them people here about some man been they tell una waiting make they involve in this Kush. What in are the problem? What in are the main problem where make the young man they are decide for engage in this Kush business?
Like I said, what we don't study and done. One, it's lack of job. That one is absolute. You see, two, it's peer influence. You see, so like job unavailability of job now the primary reason where they give because somebody tell you say, because I don't get nothing for do, I want to get myself forgotten. So that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. So if government will give me job, I can leave it. So these are the things. It's clear.
Okay, so you feel say if government give them job or create site for let them get job, you believe say it go easy for make they left?
Yeah, sure. Engagement. We believe say once,
But
they say an empty brain is the devil's workshop, or an idle brain is the devil's workshop. So we believe say if they get things the way they do, then go really, really abstain.
okay, and then also back up by cracking down on those importing it. Because if you
Yeah,
now
yeah,
go
that is
engage
that
them,
is that is
if
now
you
with the
now engage
agency we own responsibility now
if you now
for
engage
make sure
them
say
wherever safe, if you now engage them any kind way, but if you now left the people them for bring this tier, the big people the way they come out and way don't make money out of them, then definitely will now still problem go they notice so.
yeah, sure. Now that we know. Now I make class. I dey talk to you. One of the big one where they call maybe when they say this is a big one. When a Biggie tell, as I dey talk to you now, they under police custody. He has a whole cartel at Blackwood. I know you must have heard about him
Mhm.
in the under police custody. Now we no more. They are so strong in the thing that when you hold one, for you will crack them for show you the next one. It's really not easy because they believe say you will fall now you fall. You for let the cartel operate. So that make we really, really they do the study for see how they track
But they
themselves
say
down.
but we dey get information say back somehow we now hold the in fact something now in deposit they go back now house. How true it is?
No, it's far different from that.
Because of the influence we then get in a society.
We know I not gonna tell you say short thing might not be happening because I know they are the closing or locking part of them. So I don't know side and go sleep in the net. But what I can assure you is we have records of some of them being arrested, and by our knowledge, they're supposed to be in prison or cells.
I like the way you anyway you not MP, I know the doubt, but you say they are supposed to be.
They're
So
supposed to be.
whether that are
Yeah.
the fact or
Or
not
not, I cannot testify to that. Meaning,
yeah.
there is an error somewhere else. Where if God make we get any evidence of that as well, you the police too, where they do that too. And let me tell you this: it's gonna be a breaking news to you. We have discovered that some of these drugs lords, there are policies that the policies are on the payroll of them.
Hmm.
Yes. Yes, we discover say then one the way they sell them thing they are, then the police then they payroll them because
Some
they have a quota.
some of the
Yes,
police there.
yes, they have a quota that they send to some police officers for just protect them.
Okay, and then also we understand say some even police officer then they where them be involved for take this course, it be they affect they don't affect some military people them.
Yeah,
So
we don't
it
even when
still
we
dey
go out to
happen.
with the old boku. If we will
Okay,
go out
this
to the old boku, because all they go to the place that we they see them day. So sometimes we ask, what are you doing here? And before even you ask in action, don't tell you say he is part of them or she is part of them. It's very, very clear.
okay. Well, this now for tell una say una get a huge task ahead of una, right?
Very sure, very sure. But we
Okay.
go succeed by God in power. We know say with all hands on deck, we will succeed.
Okay, and then we will succeed. This now how we dey end the program today. That are the exact words of Honorable Abdul Muniru Lansana, we are the media director for the National Drug and Law Enforcement Agency, na Sierra
Enforcement
Leone.
agent.
So thank you so much, and then we really appreciate you, and then we dey hope for get you back at any time for see waiting at the latest, and then we'll bring you back. But we really appreciate you for the effort and the time where you don't make for Can Talk to We. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, my brother. All the
Okay.
best.
Okay, Fambul them. This now how we dey end the program from the then and now media empire. This na Psycho John Barry, they come live from the UK. Now so we dey end the program. So I dey say tata.